Back again with another problem for you lads. One that I can't fathom here in Ireland. About 2 weeks ago I picked up 3 very old vintage machines. No, 2. The Sharp MZ700, a Commodore 64, which we're all out there, and this guy, so it's 3 I suppose. But this guy is a Data General Walkabout SX Laptop. Yeah, it's a 386 base laptop, very old. First thing I did was stripped it all down, and then I plugged it in. Now to get straight to the problem I'm having, switch it on, and it switches on. You got the power, floppy drive, hard drive indicators. You can hear it live, but the display is in trouble. So here's what we have. I don't know if you can see that very well, so I'll just zoom in a bit. I have essentially no display. I got 2 beeps, and I do have activity. The computer is alive. I press F1, it goes for the floppy drive. The floppy drive I have removed at the moment. This here in fact is the floppy drive, which was working. Whether or not it's reading, I don't know. On the back of this machine I have an RGB output, which I plugged in, put into my main monitor over here, this guy, and got nothing from that. This is the little power inverter thing, the board. I took all that apart, can't find any problem. There's a few capacitors here, big ones, smaller ones. What else can I show you? I shut it off. There's a graphics card inside on the board. I found very little information on the internet about this. Again, it's a Data General Walkabout SX Laptop, 386. And what I'll do now is to actually show you the inside, I have to take it all apart. It's such a crazy design. I mean, everything else is simple, but this monitor connection, and I've had to strip the whole thing now. I've connected the air, I've had it all connected, same result. No external video, it could be dead, it could well be dead, but I said I just put a little video up for you just in case someone might have a few ideas. So take this guy off. So I'll show you the rest of the machine now. This all covered, like this is actually the power supply, which is modular. Take him out, like he bolts in there, power supply goes in there. I assume then you swap the power supply for the battery. It's an old machine. It looks like an Apple motherboard inside, but show you what I was talking about this video. Okay, what are we doing? Keyboard first. Very strange machine. There's the video connector, which you've got to be so careful of. It's quite possible that the video cable is damaged. Oh, I just spotted how they actually put it together. Look, there's a little plastic insert in here. That's the first time I've seen that. And it looks like it's been sonically welded, but that's how they got that cable in. And here, put that to one side. And here's what we have. This is the inside of a Data General Walkabout SX. Under the keyboard, I'll zoom back. Under the keyboard here is your RAMs. I shall disconnect the keyboard just to give you a little tour of what we have here. That's your keyboard out, 2 ribbon cables. Keyboard works. There's your 2 RAM sims. And there's your 386, a very strange one. I've never seen a 386 like this before, but there's your 386. And very strange connection. I don't know if it's standard. It's the first one I've seen. You pop up these 4 tabs, the plastic thing lifts off, and off comes the CPU with its little pin sticking out. Very fragile. Like, I took it out once, I got it back in. It didn't beep properly. I did it again, it beeped, so I'm not taking that out again. But anyhow, here's what you have, like. that there's a graphics card sitting on it. Now I've read online, I found very little information, but the display is supposed to be, it's a black and white display, and it's supposed to have 64 different shades of grey. So apparently you can put really high resolution pictures up, or plenty of shades of different grey. It's a 640 by 480 resolution. Maybe that's why it won't show up with the external RGB from the back here. I'll show you there. It's just plugged into the back. But this graphic card, I can take it off and show you. This here is the graphics card from this little laptop. I've reseated that BIOS, I think it is. I've looked at everything, I can't find any damage. I mean it could well be gone, I don't know. But that's your graphics card there. See it all, yeah. And there's the other side. And he just sits in there. But, so here's what we have. Zoom back. Zoom back. So here we have, like, you can see where I've plugged in the external monitor. That's where the graphic card sits in on that connection and that connection. The two of them slot in together. Graphic card sits here. That's your 386 here. There's your RAMs. Battery went in there. I removed it straight away. And you got these lovely little chips with little windows in them. You can even see the chip. That's one. There's another one. Cool. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. It seems that all this is working fine. Whether or not this works or not the graphics card, I have no idea. But the big question for me is the display, the screen. Now there's loads of dead pixels up around here. You can actually see them there. Look. See? Oh shit. Dead pixels. It's like a little virus that eats away across them. They're all on the outside too, but the rest of it does seem to appears to seem okay. And then here, this is the board. I've checked it from the front. This is to invert your, invert the colors. This is contrast, and this is brightness. I'm sure brightness works. Contrast does nothing, this does nothing, because I've no display. I've no external display, but everything else in the machine seems to work. I've removed the screen, I've removed this board, I've checked all these connections, the ribbon connections, all these. I've tried everything. I can't find any signs of capacitor leakage or any other kind of damage, but I really like to get this screen working, because I can't find anything on the internet. It's a very there's the name of it, like General Walkabout SX Jesus. So yeah. If anybody's got any advice on what I could do around here, maybe, or what to check for. Again, here's my graphics card. And from what I read, apparently this was a really high-end machine in its day, which makes me laugh, like when you look what we have today, but sure. And I've gone over all this, I can't find any problems. The only thing I haven't done is taken out the motherboard, which maybe I should do. Like maybe there's a piece of tin foil or something under there. I'll post this anyhow, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take out this motherboard and see, can I see anything wrong with the back of it. So if anybody's got any ideas, lads, especially about this this inverter board, isn't it? I'm not sure. Any help at all would be greatly appreciated. Cheers, lads. God bless.